agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, it gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country?
I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right?
I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus. That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, soon as we touch down. The Libyans have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers.
Thank you.
Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
All right.
As Americans, we aren't here, remember?
Well, sorry, everyone.
These soldiers are the best covert ops team our
My
country
wife just
has.
informed me that my voice
they're
volume
helping
wasn't
lead
coming through.
hundreds of
Fortunately,
soldiers.
I know the answer to why.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru?
Okay.
We found him. Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
I ain't promising nothing. Yeah, it's a pretty sunrise. Okay. So give me some more exposition dumps here. So unfortunately, I was talking quite a bit through all that opening, but I didn't have my microphone settings set appropriately so that you could hear me. But that has been rectified. So all right, here we are.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets.
Right.
First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Hooah.
Hooah. So that guy's former army or current army, perhaps? Even though we didn't say hooah like that when I was in, but whatever. That was a long time ago.
Let's go.
All right, so we're here in Bolivia. We got some chit-chat with Karen Bowman. We talked to rebel leader Pakatari, and he's just recently been made aware that there is a lieutenant of the Santa Blanca cartel over in this area that has information regarding the whereabouts of Amaru Katari, who is very important to the stability of the rebel group as we try to liberate Bolivia from the Santa Blanca cartel. So the path ahead is pretty straightforward. We just got to follow this road. So one of the things I was saying while you couldn't hear me was that I don't have a super strong tie to the Ghost Recon series. I did play some of the earlier games in the PlayStation 2 era. Ghost Recon Island Thunder, which was included in Ghost Recon Jungle Storm on the PlayStation 2. And I think I played a little bit of, what was it, like an Advanced Warfighter or something like that? I don't really recall. Ugh, hey, excuse me. But I did kind of enjoy those earlier games, partly because they were kind of hard, partly because they tried to approach the genre with like a penchant towards realism, which was definitely something I was looking for in a gaming experience around the time. I was pretty late to the show on picking up this game, just because, partly because I have doubts in the ability of game developers to deliver a meaningful experience. Anything that portrays the military, things along those lines. But also, yeah, I was definitely pretty heavily into some other types of gaming experiences around the time this came out, which I believe was early March in 2017.
We got bad guys.
I didn't pick this up until November of last year, so a little more than 4.5 years late for the party.
Switch to suppressors.
I'm just gonna send my drone up and make sure that this guy's by himself.
I got a target carrying
Okay, a couple more guys there, but they're not gonna be a problem.
I got another. That's 5.
So I have played through this game at least once, if not twice. Yeah, I put quite a bit of time into it. The short story is I was fairly impressed with it. It was definitely better than I suspected it might be.
Okay, we're still alright.
So my immediate goal is to try to get some information out of this lieutenant of the cartel that's up ahead here, noted by that yellow circular marking. Grab this fuel. So the Santa Blanca cartel is, as you probably already imagine or know, a drug cartel. And they do things like this. It's not explicitly stated, but clearly these are some members of the rebel faction, Katara's 26. Some of these might just be ordinary civilians. Not really sure. But the point being, obviously, that they're bad guys. So I'm going to try to, yeah. Grab this guy without alerting him. Or the other guy.
Silencio, marche. Pinche cabrón.
Alright. Let's have a little talk, buddy.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Maru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People
Oh,
like
no.
you.
But you don't know people like
We
me.
need to get this done in a hurry. Maru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move.
Alright, there's got to be another guy down there.
Relax, we're still good.
Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Lieutenant keeps spotting me. Actually, it would have been nice to grab his car. Oh well. Matters not.
Well, that was messy as shit.
Thanks. That's how I roll. Alright, I'm just gonna grab these resources
These supplies will
here.
buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Gonna need these to unlock some stuff. What's up? Does it look okay? Asking my assistant for some feedback on the stream. Is it okay now? My assistant was letting me know that the game was looking very choppy earlier. It looks like it still might be the case, but I don't know. I don't know what I'll be able to do about that. I could try turning down my game settings, but it's not... It's running fine on my computer's end. I don't know how that translates over.
They were protecting him. See? The village is known to
Little audio tape of the bad guys talking about doing bad guy stuff.
Kill them all. The whole village. Visit divine
Whoops.
wrath upon Culta.
Oh,
and
my bad.
wipe it off the face of
Whoa.
the earth.
Settle down, man. Now I'm gonna grab this guy's car. Yo, bro. They're not. Okay,
The rat of the cage.
somehow I managed to not accomplish any of my goals there. That's fine, whatever, we'll move on.
We're clear over here.
Yeah, it does still look choppy. I don't know what to do about that. Hold on a second, I'm gonna try refreshing my browser. Maybe it's just something on my browser's end. Oh, sorry, blocking the road. Yeah, it still looks really choppy. I have no idea what that's about. Oh, some kind of a notification there, but apparently I don't have anything set up to see what that was. Sadboy99T followed. Thank you, Sadboy. I hope this will make you feel slightly less sad. I hope you're not actually a sad boy, but thank you for the follow. Hopefully the image quality will clear up. Pretty annoying. According to what I'm seeing on OBS, it says the game is running... Huh. Okay, it says 60 frames per second mostly, but it's also dropping down to like 55, so maybe I do need to make some adjustments. I had to downclock my RAM because I kept getting crashes, and so I downclocked it from 3000 megahertz to 2700 megahertz. And I haven't had any crashes since, but maybe my performance is suffering a little bit from that. Alright, so I don't know if I already said, but we know that the guy we're looking for, Amaru Qatari, is being held by the Santa Blanca cartel down at Atoyo Farm, across the stream there. So we're going to go liberate and extract him from the cartel. And I think there's a weapon accessory over there we can grab as well. Hey guys, excuse me. I'm not gonna go out of my way to be all super sneaky through this playthrough, but
ID your target.
it's not to say I'm gonna play sloppily on purpose.
Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
Alright, let's use the drone. Guys there.
Here's target number 5.
I know there's usually one back here somewhere. Oh, way over there, huh? Yeah, the range on the drone is so pathetic when you're first starting.
Okay, we're still good.
I don't know if I got all of them marked.
We rattled somebody's cage.
Oops.
Check it out. Weapons case.
All right, breathe easy.
I don't know if we got all of them, but I think we're pretty close.
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Oh yeah, I definitely want that. I mean, I don't have a problem with iron sights, but you know, having this close quarters optic is pretty handy. Oh, hi.
Target marked. Keep an eye on the
Okay,
back.
that wasn't all of them. Hey, what's up, buddy?
All good, all clear.
Are you Amaru?
I'm here to save you.
Come on, we're getting you out of here.
But first I want to grab this communications equipment. Whoa, that generator is having a hard time. I feel like it should not be shaking that much. Anyway, I'm going to refill my ammo here. Oh, guess I don't need to. Alright, let's get Mario back to his nephew, Pat Qatari, and CIA officer Karen Bowman, so I can
All right, good to go.
debrief him. Whoa, alright, there we go.
Where are you taking me?
The helicopters are a little twitchy.
Entonces Qatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool. Take it up with him, senor.
I think he was implying that maybe it's a bad idea for Pat Qatari to be getting assistance from Americans or outsiders. Which, you know, sure. I mean, let's be real. In the various countries around the world where there are problems with drugs that go to the United States, there are almost certainly Western influences supporting manufacture and smuggling of said drugs. Probably. That might not be true. It's just conspiracy rambling. Alright.
This is it.
Have another cinematic. My assistant is telling me that things are looking good. Thank you, Ben. We'll grab that weapon after we
weapons case.
finish this little cinematic.
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts.
Yeah. Huh.
These Aucas, these demons, they got questioning me. Let us say...
Apologize if the cinematic's really choppy. Not sure what was going on with that.
We're not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
I can't do anything with the upload speed.
These are
That's
the fucks
the
that
max
tortured
what Twitch
Ricky
allows.
Sandoval when you questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run
We
of
do
the
have
mill
more upload
Sicarios when
speed,
we freed
but
them
that's
up.
as much.
But I
Yeah,
haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least
yeah.
3 days, maybe 4.
For
I don't
Twitch.
know where they are now.
I think it changes
We
if
need
you're
more
each
intel.
partner. Sorry, I know I'm
We'll
having
search
a
every
side
village and camp
conversation
until we
here.
find something.
Somebody's got to know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
All right, I'll try doing some setting adjustments. I don't feel like that needs to be the approach here, but I don't think it will hurt too much. Let's see. Bring the ambient occlusion down. We'll bring the draw distance down slightly. Anisotropic filtering is not that big of a deal. We can turn the shadow quality down a little bit. I would love to just turn depth of field off, period. Long range shadows, will turn that down a little bit too. I don't know if that'll make enough of a difference, but we'll give it a try. If that makes any difference at all.
Heads up.
All right, we'll
Bowman's
watch
file on
another
Yuri
video
and
here
Polito's coming
in a second.
through.
The video of Yuri and Polito. Those are the cartel bosses of this region that we're in. And this is them.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other.
Oh my god, love you 5 ever, because forever isn't long enough.
One day,
Cute.
a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive
I want to be
parties,
showered with gifts.
even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain.
Do they know how much
Most of all,
pleasure
they
a
know how
person
to
can endure
inflict
before they
that
die?
pain.
Because that would be interesting.
That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, La Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's the briefing on them. And this was the recording we heard. Apparently it was El Muro reporting to El Sueño about the town of Colta having rebels there. And they destroyed it, apparently. Alright, so
That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall, personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
Hey,
hey, what's up? Okay, I think they're done talking. So I'm going to grab this, this is what, the sniper rifle?
I've been wanting one of these.
Ah, yes, the old M40. A5. I wonder when that came into service. Yeah, this is just a standard bolt action. I think the Marine Corps, I don't know if they still make their own M40s or not. I think they might. I'm guessing the A5 has the added Picatinny systems. So yeah, I'm not going to use that, but glad to have it. So when I start driving off here, I'll get a call on the radio with a request from Pat Katari for us to do something for him.
Buckle up,
Hi,
people.
lady. How's it going? Grab this little bongo truck here. Excuse me. Yep. Yeah, so we'll get a call on the radio here in a minute. It looks like it's still, yeah. Still very choppy. I have no idea why that is. That should not be the case. Sorry. Oh, I want to do something here. Real quick. I know there's a guy over there somewhere. We're going to try to avoid him.
Nomad, I've got Pat Katari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Okay, I'm just going to stop down here.
Through.
Hola, compadre.
Hola.
I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit.
Oh, yeah?
The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
That doesn't
Spare me
sound
the
good.
rhetoric, Katari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Sure.
We're taking orders from Pat Katari now?
Katari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him.
Oh, I can't climb
The
this.
more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Maybe here? Can I get up? Okay, nice. Yeah, there's got to be a guy in that tower. But as long as he doesn't see me, that's fine. Alright, there should be a guy in this little, checkpoint. There's a metal here that
Cartel
can be...
metals here. Some
Yeah.
Sicario is gonna miss this.
Somebody's going to be really sad.
Think I can wear this? with
Where's my
Class A
medal?
uniform?
It was right here. You know what? I think I like these cars better than that bongo truck. I'll take this one. Yeah, I have no idea why the stream is so choppy.
Hey, let's go.
Frustrating. Come on, bro. Don't worry about him. Alright, so there's a convoy.
Pat Katari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
Down there. There's some major intel here that we could use. Let's just go grab that first, because it's close by. Close by-ish. Whoop! Sorry, I was I was looking at the stream. I'm still baffled by why it's so choppy. Instead of looking where I was going. So I definitely wouldn't call this game perfect, but I think it does a really good job of trying to deliver an experience. It's not super realistic by any means, but also it gives you the cool ability to like know where things are and what things are going on around you, and it gives you an interesting little, very flexible means of approaching your objectives in the story. So I think it's done a pretty good job, and I've had a good time playing it. I think in a lot of ways it plays somewhat similarly to like Metal Gear Solid 5. Clear differences, but can I climb this? Oh wow, look at that. Who knew? I mean, it's not my car. I hope the owner had good insurance, because this thing is in pretty bad shape now. That was like that when I got here. There's a bunch of resources here. It would be nice to have those, but you know what? We're not gonna dally about too much getting things like that. So I know there's some bad guys around here. Like him, for example. Looks like we got away with that. I know there's an accessory here, or is it a weapon?
There's a weapons case over here.
Okay, a weapon. Yeah, come on. Alright, looks fine.
Ah, I could use this.
An assault rifle muzzle compensator. Okay, that's not a weapon, that's an accessory or an attachment. So there's some intel down there that I'm gonna want.
Eyes on the cartel element. The cemetery. See?
I don't see, but I'm glad you got eyes on it, man. Whoa. Yeah, a little group down there, huh? Hi. You didn't see me. It's okay.
That was fucking close.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Ooh. Alright, yeah, there's a guy in there. I'm gonna try to avoid...
I got a narco over here, close to the dump.
Close to the dump. Where's the dump? I don't know where the dump is. I've never been here before.
That makes 5.
Okay. Let's get up in here.
Here's target number 5.
I'm not gonna drop that one because I don't want to... Oh, somebody in there. That guy's out in the open. I don't want to risk having anybody see his body hit the floor. I think this one will be okay, though. Alright. I think so far we're doing okay. Oh, there's some file up there. I'll probably grab that too. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Sorry. Shouldn't work for the bad guys.
We got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car. We snag that, we snag his GPS. Maybe something there tells us where he and his girlfriend are. I got another. That's 5.
Think we're still okay?
Here's target number 5. That makes 5.
We're cool, we're cool.
I don't know how... If the suppressors have a diminished capability on... I don't think it's really till tier mode that becomes an issue, but I'm used to using a handgun when I'm trying not to be detected.
Here's target number 5.
So if you're like, why are you using a handgun? That's the reason why. I could probably get away with using something else. Hi, how did you not see me?
He's a little close to civilians.
Okay, we're still good.
I'm surprised I haven't got detected.
Oh yeah, Yuri. How long has that guy been hanging there?
Yo no sé, amor. Maybe 12 hours?
Is he still alive? Check if he's breathing.
Ah, él está muerto. He's dead. He must have choked to death under that hood. Look at that boner.
Mierda, I told you the hood was too tight.
That's a big boner. I'm taking his pants off.
Yuri.
Ay, are you jealous of a corpse, bizcocho?
What the hell, Yuri?
She's a weird one.
Ugh. That guy cock stinks like shit. And he could have learned some grooming or something, but damn. It's like a chorizo that got rolled around in dog hair.
Will you help me cut him down already?
That was fucking
Or
close.
like somebody peeled a banana, covered it in butterscotch and, whoops, dropped it on the barbershop floor.
Yuri, knock it off.
Oh, it's starting to sag. Now it looks like a toucan that hasn't shake for a month.
Amor, por favor, get your face out of there.
Yeah, she's a weird one. Alright, yeah, somehow I haven't been detected yet, which I think is quite surprising. But, okay. I want to go and got that exclamation mark. That means there's a lieutenant or some other source of information. And I want it. Knowledge is power, you know? Looks like the only way in is through the gate, so... in we go. I'm assuming there'll be a couple more guys in here. So far, so good. Oh, there's not a lieutenant. Just a document? Okay, what do we got? Yeah, we'll just go for the skill points and accessories and all that stuff first. Because I like weapon shopping.
That was close.
Okay, you're not a lieutenant. You're just some guy.
Hey, man, he was giving up.
Oh, shut up. Apparently we need to reload our handgun there. Alright, I think we're good here. Now we can refill our ammo. I can see why they moved away from these ammo crates in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It is kind of silly. It's like boxes that have everything that you need for your particular weapons all over the place. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's some more intel over there. Sure, we can go grab that. We're gonna take this car, though.
I'll drive.
Alright, you guys don't cause too much trouble. I'm leaving you here. Ah!
I'm in. Let's go.
Not a good driver. Oh, hey, excuse me. Okay, just some intel in the building here. Go grab that real quick. I do enjoy the weapon shopping. I like to do themed loadouts when I can. I don't think there's a massive selection here in Itaqua. I'm going to try to stick with each region as I go through it to avoid, like, every time you go to a new region in the map, you get like some sort of exposition dump about that area and the boss of that area. It can be kind of annoying. So I'm going to try to go region by region. Let's see, Super Shorty. I've used this maybe a couple times. There's not a good reason to use it ever that I can think of. PKAS scope is good. It's a good, like, kind of medium range optic for assault rifles. I guess it's long range for assault rifles, but vertical foregrip, yeah, sure, those are good. Machine gun, there's pretty limited applications for those in this game. Long barrel for the assault rifle, that's not particularly great either, but skill point there, we'll go for that one. Let's go the wrong way. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like using the light machine guns, but they're not very practical. And there's a reason that assault rifles are the most commonly distributed weapons in prepared armies. It's just because variability. They're good for the majority of occasions. Hello. Well, these people like to live dangerous. I'm not sure if there's a road that I'm going to follow to get to that skill point and the intel near it. It's not something I remember offhand. I wonder if I could take this guy. Nope, not really.
Ready? Open fire.
Get this guy.
Firing.
Get him. Come on, guys. Shoot straight. Okay, I'm decided I'm going for this convoy, so... Oh my god, if my car will survive. I don't think it's gonna. Oh god, things are looking bad.
Shit, looks like we need that.
Get away from there. Move!
Oh god. No! Why? Wait, how did Unidad get involved? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm actually gonna die right here. There's no way they get me up before that explosion goes off. Oh, I guess the explosion already went off. Okay, I might live for 2 seconds. I need to run. Well, I kind of messed that up, but some supplies is better than none. Alright, this whole Unidad situation. Alright, we need to get out of here. I need your van, sir. Alright, good luck, guys. I'll see you later. Alright. I mean, we're good. We got what we needed from there. Well, we got half of what we needed from there. You only get... I'm pretty sure you only get 50% of the resources when you destroy a convoy. Good lord. Can you climb this hill? I know that's not exactly what this vehicle is meant for, but look at us, we're doing it. Stealthily. I don't think anybody knows we're here. Alright, let's have a peek. Okay, I know where we are. Should be what, like 5 or 6 guys here maybe?
Got another tango. I've got eyes on the captain.
Should be another one out here somewhere. I know they kind of roam around.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Okay, 7, I suppose. There might even be one more than that, but... Alright. Start peeling this onion.
Roger, let me get in position. Say the word, boss.
Frag out. Come in mierda, culeros.
Oh. Oh. I didn't see that one. Huh. Okay. Easy fix.
That's it, we're clear.
Bam. Oh, okay. Nobody in here. Underwhelming. Alright, what do we got here?
This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's got to know where our lovebirds are, but he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
Okay. Unidad captain.
I think with all their money, the cartel would make a nicer medal.
So, if anybody watches this and happens to be unaware, La Unidad is a special forces unit that the Bolivian government put together to combat the Santa Blanca drug cartel when they showed up in Bolivia. But as things work out with corruption, now Unidad pretty much operates to protect Santa Blanca. Which I think was just a really easy way for Ubisoft to have to not explain where local law enforcement and militaries are and why we're not working with them. I just jumped in this helicopter without even thinking about it. That Unidad firebase they were talking about is actually right here.
We've learned that an Unidad captain named Fuentes has been working with Yuri and Polito. Interrogate Fuentes and see what intel he can give us.
Sure thing. Yeah, that's the Unidad firebase. So, I guess since we're here, we can just go ahead and deal with that. Try to non-suspiciously work my way over here. Alright, so yeah, we got a few...
Hey, we're good.
2 guard towers. Well, I guess kind of 3.
We got a grunt all
top of the
by his
tower.
lonesome. At the checkpoint.
There's got to be a dude up there as well. There's another one. I can kind of see him. I don't think I have a
Sniper up in
clear
the
shot.
tower.
And honestly, I don't know. I'm not super confident in taking this shot. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Whoop. Alright.
Yo, eyes on the grunt.
And
Inside
that
the
worked.
bunker.
It's fine.
Okay.
Take a little
this
swim.
Is the Unidad firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito. We need
Switch to our MP5.
Roger that. Ooh,
Again, I'm not sure how much of an issue the noise is.
I got one Unidad soldier.
We're good, we're
Over
good.
there, in the bunker.
But force of habit, I'm switching to submachine guns or handguns when we're in close proximity. Oh god, there's the guy. Whoa,
hang back. That tango might spot you.
that was not good. Just rolled out right in front of that
Here we
dude.
go.
Got it. Eyes on the Unidad captain.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to... Go away, man. I'm trying to sneak around. I wonder... I'm gonna try going prone here. Looks like it's working okay-ish.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
So sneaky. So I believe this is the PKAS optic.
Nice.
Yeah. I might go ahead and throw that on here. It's definitely not my favorite optic, but lets us do a little bit more ranged work. Oh, and you know what? We could put the reflex scope on the MP5 as well. Yeah, it's a little better. I mean, iron sights are fine. They work fine.
I see a second target.
Whoa, it's moving around. Just gonna grab this file real quick. And then we'll see if we can get to that captain. I don't know if there'll be anybody wandering around in the lower floors here or not, but I think we can... Ugh. Didn't see that table there that I had to jump over. So far, so good. Alright. Alright. Looks like we're okay.
Coopere todo salva bien. How's it going,
Come here, Brody.
Pendejos.
Brody? What is... That's a weird word. Alright, let's talk.
Mierda. You may as well kill me now. I'm not talking, carajo.
Well, that's your choice. But with a pair of sick fucks like Yuri and Polito, one day that might be
Whoa,
you hanging
language,
from the
man.
ceiling. You can't trust them. It would be a relief if I took them out of your life.
Look, I'm
probably
not
true.
rich, but let's just say, yeah, they freak me out. The thing is, they're not even in Itaqua.
So call them back to Itaqua. Tell them you've got a package ready.
Oye, Polito. I got a lamb ready for delivery.
Lamb, I love lamb.
Vale.
Okay. So there's him done. I'm going to grab this communications equipment here since it's right here. Okay, I've definitely got some skill points to spend. We're definitely getting grenade launcher because whoa, wait though. Might want to get the parachute first. We'll do that. I want to make sure I had enough communications equipment to unlock the grenade launcher. Early on, it seems like the comms equipment is the most important. Ammo capacity is good, so is vehicle destruction. I like the drone, but I'm not going to invest too much in that, at least not at the moment. I have no medical yet? Okay. What else here? Stamina is nice. Extra sync shots are definitely good. Yeah, so you need 1,500 communications to unlock the next sync shot.
Another couple are heading back to Itaqua. All we need to do is find out exactly where the hell
Like what,
they're
3
gonna
guys down
be.
there?
Unidad standing down. We're good to go.
Watch your fire. We don't want to hit any
Tango with
civilians.
multiple civilians around. I got a third target.
Alright, let's see. This is a little bit risky, but I think we're gonna make it okay. You guys get a shot or what?
Ready to fire.
Dude, what happened? Why did they not shoot him? Okay, well, that's not so good. Alright, well. Backup plan, just continue killing things and get out of here. I do want to grab this information, though. Well, that was about as smooth as chunky peanut butter, which, if I'm being honest, I actually love chunky peanut butter, so I'm okay with that. I prefer it. So that... Is it the Super Shorty shotgun that's here? I think it is. Let's check. Oh, more comms equipment. Yeah, Super Shorty is here. I might as well grab it while I'm here.
Taking a shot. Cover.
Oh God! That caught me by surprise. It's okay, my teammates are on their way. So that really wasn't my fault. Like, I had those targets marked and my teammates didn't shoot them when I shot my guy.
God damn, that was close.
Okay. Where is... Oh, there it is. I don't have any medical supplies yet, I don't think, so I do want that. And there's some, what, food over here? Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, so the goal is... Go grab that Super Shorty. And then I will grab this helicopter and fly out of here. Oh. Gonna turn off the power to that gate. There's a gate going towards the water there. Yeah, I just opened that gate.
Alert's over. That'll make things easier.
Alright, some resources here I'm going to try to grab. It's hard for me to avoid picking things up. It's an obsessive-compulsive thing. I know that Ubisoft banks on people doing that. What can I say? They're winning the psychological game with me. They're tricking me. So it's an effective... an effective approach to game design. Alright, grab this here. Oh, God. They just pull up in their truck? I have never observed that before. That's weird.
Close.
Alright, grab these here. Not on the right side of it. It's one of the things that's really weird in this game. You have to be on the front side of a resource to pick it up. It's not always obvious what side is the front side. Okay. On the fuel it is, because it's the front side of the dolly. Alright.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
Yeah, but I want this food. Para la familia. Something for the family. Okay. Grab this thing. Right, super shorty. I'm almost positive I'll never use this in any practical way. But now we have it. Oh, I didn't see this comms equipment. I walked right past it. Say what, cabrones? I think we're fine. There you go. My OCD is driving me. Whoa! They're seeing me from wherever they are? Oh, let's go this way. If it's just those two guys, I'm not that worried about this, but I suspect that there is more of them. It looks like they've forgotten about me, so.
Check your targets. We got civilians in the area.
Looks like they're outside the fence. Alright, let's go.
Alright, we're all clear.
So, what's next? Oh, is this the convoy?
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around,
There's a
we'll be
skill
able to
point
count
there.
on his support in the future.
Yeah, we'll see about stopping this convoy. Do we have guns on here? We do. Come on, guys, hurry up. I know I don't need to wait for them, but I feel compelled this time. Alright. Be careful to stay on this side of the river, because I don't want to have to play a video for a region that we're not going to yet. Oh, this is a little bit of a pickle. There's a base there. I wonder if I just destroy the convoy vehicle just to get the mission done. Assuming I can aim. Can't tell if that's working or not. Is it coming this way? Oh, that's not a road, is it? It's going this way.
Escort car destroyed.
This is really cheesy, but, you know, it's effective. It's not easy to steer, though. It's... trying to, like, you know, stop it.
Fuck, engaging.
Ready.
Alright,
Call the shots.
just park in front of
We're
it.
clear. Let's loot the truck. Tango down.
Okay. I know we're gonna get it before it blows up.
Combo gear's in good shape. We'll pass on the location of the truck to the rebels.
Technically, we pulled it off.
The convoy is secure.
Gracias, amigo. My people will make good use of those supplies. My people are searching for La Yuri y El Polito, but in the meantime, there is something else you can do for us. I have prepared a speech for the people of Bolivia. It is a call to arms that we will broadcast from Itaqua.
Santa Blanca's gonna send troops to shut that down as soon as they hear the transmission.
You see my problem? I need someone dependable to find a radio transmitter and protect it until the broadcast is complete.
Okay, Katari. We'll get it done.
Or die trying. Alright, there's gonna be a lieutenant coming over here. Try to pop him in the face as he comes around that corner.
Okay, we're still alright.
We succeeded. He's dead. Which reminds me, you don't actually want to pop them in the face because they'll just die. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, so that's the rebel op. Alright, we could go do that. And yeah, see where that takes us. Afterwards, we'll go down here and get El Polito's car so that we can plant a bug in it, I believe is the point of that. I don't know if it's better to go with night vision or not. Hello, Rock. Looks like there's some fuel here. Alright, I've really got to start ignoring these things. It's just hard for me not to. Okay.
Eyes on a narco with a submachine gun.
I gotta tell me where.
Near the truck.
Wait for this guy to get a little closer. Do the MP5. The MP5. There we go. Alright, there's got to be some other guys here. Let's drone over. See what we can find.
That's a supply chopper. Let's hijack it and bring it to the rebels. I'm sure they'll make good use of it. Get ready.
Lieutenant's escaping. A copy.
Gosh. Okay, well, whatever. There's got to be at least a couple more guys here.
Grenade! Watch out! I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Yeah, I told you to do that ages ago, man.
That guy's history.
Is that it?
We all in one piece?
Okay. Okay.
Damn it.
Some
Guess the
info
rebels
here.
are going to have to go without for a bit.
We'll do the rebel ops first.
Found an SB network station. Let's get after it.
Pakatari's got some brass ones, I'll give him that. Give that fucker an inch and he'll take a mile.
If he can get us to Yuri and Polito, it's worth it. Let's get it done.
Picture evidence. Photogram post of La Yuri and El Polito deeply in love. La Yuri and El Polito are the head interrogators for Santa Blanca. Yeah, we already knew that. We uncovered that. Yeah, whatever. Alright, well. I'm not going to grab that fuel. See how I did that? I managed to avoid it. Yeah, I'm going to take this stupid truck, though. I don't know if it'll be any faster than walking. My plan was to take that helicopter out of here. I think we'll go do this side mission to unlock the vehicle drop-off.
Buckle up, people.
Anybody coming with?
I'll catch up with you.
Alright, see you guys later. Try not to get run over. Alright. I should have just grabbed the helicopter, but, you know, whatever. It's all good. How do I get up there? Surely there's a road. I'll just follow the directions that it's given me. Or I might try to make this a shortcut. Hell, why not? Let's try it. Oh, come on. You can do it. Put it in low gear. Alright, this is a bad idea. A little more. You can do it. I believe in you. This is almost certainly not the best way to do this. But I'm committed. I made a decision. I'm going to stick with it. Come on. Oh, you're so close. Don't give up on me now. It's a pretty cool looking building in the distance there. We'll be over there eventually. Actually don't really remember too much about that particular region. Alright, so our shortcut was almost certainly a long cut. But whatever. We're almost there now. Oh my god. Alright, I will try to avoid making poor decisions like this in the future. As we continue. Dude, you're on the road and it's still so terrible. So we haven't unlocked C4 yet. You can use grenades to open the doors, actually, so never mind. It's not really that much of an issue. Alright, so I don't know which heads-up display setting... Whoa. You need to adjust to see the time limit that you have.
Eyes on 2 Sicarios, near that stack of tires.
Oh. Well, that's good. Let's see. Oh, we can unlock C... Ooh. No, don't have enough medical. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we could just use a grenade.
Frag out.
Tango's just got a wake-up call.
Oh god! That was bad. That was really bad. Alright, come on guys, get to work. I don't think I'm gonna make the timer.
Thanks.
Dude, guys, come on.
Ready? Fire.
Copy. We're wasting time, folks. Let's go.
These events in particular are super dumb by yourself. The AI teammates are absolutely worthless when it comes to clearing out these buildings.
Got no tangos on my radar.
Okay, so now we have a vehicle drop-off. What happened to that? Doesn't matter. We'll take the helicopter. Okay, now the Polito's car. It's down there in that building.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Yeah, I'm sure there are. Helicopters are complex pieces of equipment.
Got another tango.
Alright. Let's just get up in here.
Stay sharp.
I know there's a couple guys
near the
around
container.
here.
This is the garage. Sound off if you spot Polito's car.
Roger that.
And sound off like you got a pair too. Don't just sound off a little bit. Should be a guy over here somewhere. This is making me uncomfortable now. Bad guy. Alright, maybe he's not here. Alright, let's turn a couple lights out. Not suspect. Oh, I am suspected.
Hang back, they see you.
Hi. Yeah, I would be more than a little suspicious if I saw like 2 lights just go out in front of
Yo,
me.
cartel gunman, over by that
Some
stack of
sound that
tires.
sounds like it might have been a bullet impact. Ooh, can I? Wow.
And baby makes 3.
Okay, we're still good.
Suspected. There must be another. Oh
Hell,
god.
sounds like they found a body.
Alright. Too late to react there, but. Whoa! Oh, I'm so bad at this. Playing a little risky, I know that. I knew it was a bad idea to shoot that guy in that building where I had no idea if there were anybody else in there or not. But it's not like I'm playing on ghost mode, so it's fine, right?
Took you so long.
Assholes are coming this way. What's the plan?
Just kill them. Like,
Ready?
kill
Fire,
everyone.
Fire,
Wilco.
This isn't something that you have to overthink.
I got a 3rd.
You see a bad guy, you just shoot them, period.
Spotting another tango.
Got one.
Oh, somebody got that one. Okay. Well, come on.
I got a mounted weapon.
Is that my guy?
No more tangos here.
Really?
Clear over here.
Got all of them? Alright, good job. Good job, everybody. That wasn't me. Alright. So there's the metal up there. We'll go grab that. I don't remember which metal it is, but doesn't matter. We're gonna grab it. Yep. So they don't call reinforcements? Is that just in this region they don't have the ability to do that yet, or?
This is a
What's that
commendation.
about?
Looks like it came from a box of cereal, or the Air Force or something.
Ooh, burn on the Air Force. That's kind of rude. Born leader. I assume you have to have a point into it before the bonus medal comes into effect, but increases the efficiency of the AI teammates. Okay, that's good. Oh, by the way, yeah, I will get the extra sync shot. And okay, we need more medical. What about ammo capacity? I do want. Ammo capacity is good. It's not as big of a deal when you're not playing on ghost mode because you have 2 weapons, 2 primary weapons. Alright, let's hop down here. Nice roll. Okay. Grab some more intel. Locate supply raids. Last intel we need to unlock for the region.
Cargo manifest here for a cartel supply plane. Shipment looks like it could go anytime.
The rebels could really use that stuff. What do you think,
Yes,
boss?
they could.
Want to steal a plane?
There it is. Eyes on Polito's car.
Alright,
Hola.
so I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Just a couple minutes. All right. Sorry about that. Back. Let's get back into it. So we're taking the car. Gonna drop it off at a safe house, I imagine, so we can bug it.
And there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
Classy.
Guess that confirms it's Yuri and Polito's ride.
Even if the condoms come standard, it's a sweet fucking car.
I never could understand narco thing. You get an expensive whip, put chrome rims on it, then you just drive it around the same dusty towns you were driving around before.
You totally want one of these cars, don't you?
Fancy car, fancy suit, still the same street, so what's the point?
Air conditioning.
Yeah, duh. All right, so where? Okay,
We've got a
there.
location on El Polito's personal car.
Yeah,
Steal
we're
it,
already doing
so our
that.
techs can analyze the car's GPS for intel.
I mean, aren't they gonna know that the car was stolen? Like, I guess we're operating on a short timeline, so maybe they'll grab that information, then we'll act on it before they know that the car was stolen. I mean, let's not try to over-rationalize it, I suppose, but I can't help but wonder. All right, excuse me, thank you. I mean, we are going to act on it pretty quickly. We're going to go wherever they tell us to go right after this. Normally when I'm playing this, I like to take my time dicking around shopping for weapons and stuff like that, accessories. But I'm going to try to stick to doing the missions.
All right, now it's up to Bowman and the activity. They'll check the car's GPS for locations where Yuri and Polito may be hiding out.
All right. So, looks like our last thing to do is... Oh yeah, we have to defend the rebel state. That's going to be tough.
Katari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to
Excuse me a
count on
second.
his support in the future.
All right, sorry about that. I think I'm going to stop up here and grab that machine gun, even though it's not that valuable to me. I bet I can just go up this hillside. Alright, so I know the last time I took a shortcut and I said it was a bad idea.
I'm taking the bike.
I think this is probably still a bad idea, but this bike is going to do a lot better than that dump truck or whatever it was. So this still might not be a great idea, but it's a little more practical. Oh, easy, easy guy. Oh my god. Trying to drive into the rocks? What a dummy. Alright. See, much safer that time. Okay, let's kind of start out on this side. Hello, bad guys? Are you about? Oh, wait, there he is. Okay. Playing a little,
I got eyes on a sniper.
Alright, how's it looking?
Careful. His buddy heard the body fall. Relax, we're still good.
Are we? Sounds like there's another one down here.
Looks like they're feeling froggy.
We got a couple of narcos, okay, by the checkpoint.
Is it okay? I think it's okay, yeah.
Relax, we're still good.
All right, breathe easy.
Somebody up there? Alright, let's send out the drone.
The drone is up.
It is called Ghost Recon after all, so we should do a little recon. There's got to be a guy in that tower.
Sniper out there.
Where are the rest of the guys, though? There's got to be some more dudes around here. Okay, well, we will carefully go building by building here. Hey guys. Excuse me. Pardonne. Oh, I'm being trolled by my cat. 1 second. Just gotta let her out. Okay, sorry about that. My cat likes to wait until I'm right in the middle of something before she asks for favors. Alright, I mean, it seems like this building is empty. Is it getting... Yeah, it's getting bright already. I hear somebody somewhere. I don't think I can quite get a shot on this guy. Okay. Never mind. Oops.
Quédate quieto.
¡Pinche cabrón! Está bien, ganaron.
Ganado? I don't know what that means.
Hey, we got a narco by the stack of tires. Hold up, they're gonna spot you.
Can't see. Seems a little strange.
Dale con todo, güey. Güey, me acabo de tatuar una serpiente en la espalda. ¡A huevo! Pinche maricón, cabrón.
Wow. Potty mouths.
Para que veas lo cabrón que soy.
Got another tango.
Alright, grab this here.
Good to go.
What's up, Karen? Thanks for that intel on the rival cartel. That bit of misinformation, all that cloak and daggery stuff, it helped out with that Sicario El Jefe maybe interrogating. And I'd like to say that my afternoon with Yuri and Polito was the first time I'd ever enjoyed hurting a prisoner, but that'd be a lie. I won't pretend I feel guilty about it, but it's not something I advertise. I feel like we can be the bad guy just as much as we can be the good guy, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we do that all the time,
Like
really.
these two lovebirds, for all that bad shit they're capable of, they are just as capable of
There's a
doing.
weapons case over here.
There's a weapons case, hold on. Yeah, we didn't need that exposition anyways.
This will go nice with my boots.
Yeah, totally. MG-121, I mean, why wouldn't it? Okay, we're not going to use that, but I'm glad I have it. Okay, so... Yeah, over there. Skill point. Skill point. Oh, yeah, that thing. I might go for that after we do this next part. In fact, wait a minute. I can fast travel here. Silly me. I forgot about that. Okay, I don't know what to expect from this. I think the AI teammates are pretty terrible at protecting you from multiple threats from multiple angles. I'm going to have to switch. I don't think the PKAS is going to be favorable for us, because we're definitely going to end up in close quarters. Oh, I could have been using 30-round mag this whole time? Jesus. What about for the SMG? I bet I don't have it. Yeah. Need to get that from Media Luna. Media Luna, one of the higher ranked areas? Yeah, it's 5 skull area. Probably not going to go for that right away. Alright. Huh? Hey, bro, you want to help us fight? It would be nice, because this is going to be pretty tricky. Let's see. That high ground would be nice.
The cartel's gonna hit this place hard once that transmission starts.
Yeah, I don't really know. Let's see. I have proximity mines and frag grenades. The problem with the proximity mines is civilians, friendlies, like anybody can set those off. So unless you're absolutely sure you're placing them somewhere where only bad guys are going to travel, you're pretty much SOL. We're definitely going to get hit from that direction. There'll be guys coming through on foot from other directions.
Hello, get out.
I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to die multiple times here. Okay, here goes.
Guns down. We don't need to frighten these people.
Yeah, okay, bro.
That's a civilian, man. Watch your background.
Open fire.
Get the fuck down.
Yep, okay.
You'll be okay. I'm on my way.
Yeah, well, you know, do something.
Fire.
Got it. Copy. That was a civilian, not a Sicario.
Yeah, well, there's not that much I can do about that, man.
The emitter's going to shit. Shit, we've got Unidad troops inbound.
Unidad, why? Where and why? Oh god. Yep, that was careless. Well, sorry about that. Yeah, it's pretty tricky because, like I said, your AI teammates, I don't feel like they do a good enough job of managing the threats from multiple angles. I think they barely do anything in terms of protecting anything, really. Their AI is pretty poor. But on the other hand, you wouldn't want them like too good because they just go around killing everything, and then you'd be like, oh, well, I don't even have to do anything. Just let them do it all. Okay, well, let's give it another try. I will try to be more careful. I think my ammo is already topped off, but just to make sure, there's an ammo box here, so okay, yeah, we're fine. Alright, let's give it another go. Take 2.
Move out of the cage.
Come together and stand up against the cartel's tyranny. Don't let these Santa Blanca monsters take another one of us.
Engaging tangos.
Okay. So we're still, yeah, getting off to a little bit of a poor start. Oh, we don't have nearly as many rebels out here helping us this time, so that's rough.
Ready? Open fire.
We're letting them fuck up that fucking emitter. We'll go.
Shit, that emitter's taking a lot.
Wow. Okay. I wonder if I can really dig in closer to the emitter and manage to hold out that way. Maybe. We'll see. We'll keep trying. Hello. There we go. Be nice if there were some more rebels around. Alright.
Hostiles in the area. Stay frosty.
Fire.
Copy. They're on alert.
Come together and stand up against the cartel's tyranny. Don't let these Santa Blanca monsters take another one of us.
Frag out.
I'm open. Take cover.
Okay. Guess I need to be in that building. Okay, looks like they killed them. That's maybe a better start than what we had before.
The emitter's getting hit pretty hard, people.
Yeah, well, you guys do something about that. You can.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
Scratch one. Man down.
We're in a target 4 environment.
Okay, well.
This emitter's done, man. We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy. With me, man, I'll be right there.
Any chance we'll get this guy up? I'm probably gonna die now.
Took you long enough.
Okay.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
We'll go.
Got it. He's down.
Weapons free, weapons free.
They're actually like in a holding a position. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like they're in that.
Target eliminated.
Yeah, I don't know what heads-up display setting I need to have the timer appear. Let's see. Probably not input reminders. Detection clouds is not it. Alert markers, maybe? Mission reminders, perhaps? Yeah, it's an issue I have in this game. Like, I'd like to play with minimal or no HUD settings, but there's just so much information that you can't glean just by looking around.
It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la revolución!
Glad we could help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks well. But my people are working on it. We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itaqua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I'll keep that in mind.
Indeed. Yeah, I would prefer to play with no HUD, but honestly, the game really isn't designed around that.
Someone who can give you information on Yuri and Polito.
I'm listening.
One of my lieutenants managed to escape from them. He fled to a village called Culta. Rather than give my man up to the cartel, the villagers hid him.
Goddamn bravery right there.
In response, Santa Blanca razed every home and executed all the villagers.
Fuck.
My lieutenant is still being kept alive. Probably so he can be killed in an even more painful way.
Understood. We're heading to Kulta now.
Oh, okay. So we do actually have to go there, huh?
A
All right.
captured rebel
Kulta.
being held in the village of Kulta might have valuable intel on Yuri and El Polito. Rescue him from the cartel and find out what he knows.
Yeah, we'll do that after we do these other things. Didn't do these because they're close by. All right, so
There
the
might be
teammates
some intel around here.
did a better job of holding things off than I thought they might there. So I guess I should just lean on them a little harder to get work done. I mean, they pulled it off.
Camaradas, hermanos,
What up, hermano?
fellow cocaleros.
My
I
cocalero?
look at your faces and I see the scars the men of the Santa Blanca have left on this land. Stealing our coca. Threatening our way of life.
What jerks?
Burning our houses.
Can I use
Sorry
your
about
car?
that, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out.
A trail of ash and blood.
Let's go.
The blood of the people of Bolivia.
Set.
The
Let's
same
go.
blood that was running in the veins of Tupac Katari. The great Aymara leader who fought the Spanish
Dude, come on.
conquistadores.
Ah, man.
300 years ago.
300 years
We are
ago.
tired. We are hungry. We are desperate.
Sick and tired of being sick and
Fear
tired.
runs in our veins. We
Ooh.
are Bolivians.
Sorry, cows.
Mientras que respiremos, seremos libres.
This guy's motivated.
No weapon, no threat, no cartel can take that away from us.
I mean, I hope this guy's right.
Faces and I don't see cocaleros. I see warriors. I see resistant fighters. I see the seed of this freedom that we Bolivians hold so dear. We will oppose them. We will fight them everywhere.
In the
We
trenches,
will hunt their
fight them
worst
on the beaches.
nightmares until one day they are forced to leave our sacred land. Today, I
We'll
am
fight
not
them
a
on the salt
cocalero.
flats.
Today, I shall be called back Katari. And I take an oath to lead us, the rebels, to victory.
Got another tango. Tango
Got
number
it.
3.
Moving. Let me find a good position.
Come on, guys. Do it. Hurry up.
Copy. Target Roger that. Target marked. Tango down.
Looks good. Come on.
Fuel. I probably don't need fuel,
We'll
but
let the rebels
whatever.
know where to find these supplies. They can pay us back later.
Comms tools. Actually like the default outfit they picked out for this character. Usually I have to change it. They'll have just the most ridiculous
Hey, we
looking
got a
getup
grunt with
on.
the submachine gun.
Sniper, top of the tower.
There we go. Mark.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I'm spotting another tango.
Let's have a look. With the old drone.
Deploying drone.
There we go.
And baby makes 3.
And another one. Oh, I can
Moving
mark.
to position.
I can mark
Need to
all
get
3
to
of
a
them.
copy position.
Moving.
I hope that's all of them.
Got the target.
So I do not
Roger.
feel like
Target
dealing
marked.
with a Unidad alert status.
Dropped him. We're good. We're good.
Hey. Woo. Okay. So, yeah, a little sloppy, but I think we're good to go.
Hey, we're good.
Oh, that's for this fancy metal.
This metal has a cocoa
Well,
plant
skill
on it.
point.
That's kind of cool.
So I've got 3. Yeah, I do like vehicle destruction, so I'll take that. Stable aim. I mean, I might use a sniper at some point. I think more range on the drone would be good. What else is... Diversion lure is great for sneaking. At least I think it is. Some C4 would be nice. I'll go ahead and get a point in diversion lure. Alright, we're just going to do a fast travel here. If we can. Well, we can at least fast travel to here. Yeah, and then we'll go down and grab that skill point there, and then we'll head up and grab that. Yeah, that's going to work out nicely. And, where's my water? Oh, it's so far away. I'd love to have some more coffee, but I also want to be able to go to sleep tonight at some point. By the way, I'm probably going to stream for another 2 hours. Well, at least another 2 hours. I don't know that I'll go much longer than that, but I will be on for at least 2 more hours.
Let's roll.
Go ahead, I'll meet you.
Alright, so near that building over there, there's another skill point. I think there's probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6 Santa Blanca over there. Careless. Alright,
I got one narco. Over there, inside the cemetery.
Okay. I know there's more. Maybe I'll just keep this on. Okay, I see one through the trees there.
I see a second target. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Are we gonna...
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got another. That's 5.
Really?
Back it up, back it up.
We got a Sicario. Inside the cemetery, see?
Yeah. Hey there.
Marking a captain.
Easy enough.
Okay, all clear.
I think Santa Blanca gives out a lot of these.
I don't know, man. Is he implying that they don't have as much value as the members are led on to believe that they do? Like they just give them to everyone? Like participation medals? I think that's what he's implying.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Might as well grab these things since I'm here. Fill my ammo. Alright, and we're going to grab this helicopter and take this up to Kolta Village, which is just up yon.
I'll fly.
Yeah, it was a little bit hasty landing, but you know, it's fine.
Cartel gunman, near the ruins.
Drone is airborne. I got a third target. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
It almost seems like guys just materialize at times. I don't think that's actually what's happening, but...
I got eyes on a sniper.
There's dudes all over... Oh, God.
That's 15.
Oh, the range. Another one there. Another one there. I feel like there's at least a couple more out and around, but... It's enough to get started working on, I think. What?
We're cool, we're cool.
Well, I done messed that up.
Got it. Moving. Eyes on the target.
I have a shot.
That's one down.
Oh my god. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, he's taking cover. Caught him in the heel. Alright, not too bad.
Moving to position.
Let me find a good position. Moving to a better position.
Copy. Target marked. Roger that. Target marked.
Ready to fire. Enemy reinforcements coming in.
Okay. Whoa.
Get down.
Didn't see you there. Alright, let's get into cover.
Frag out.
Those are actually much closer than I expected.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
Didn't get him. Okay. Alright, got that patrol done. Get back behind the rock here. Man, these guys. No. Okay. Well,
They got backup
let's go. So, by the way, why aren't you guys
Fire.
like killing everything possible?
Coming right for us. Target is down.
Is that? Yeah, that's friendly. Okay, it's just a lieutenant. Doesn't really matter too much. Love that magnification from the PKAS right about now. Anyhow, let's push in.
He's
Looks
down.
like Kulta is still smoldering. Keep an eye out for the rebel they've got held here. Yo,
All
got a
right.
weapons case here.
Grab this here.
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Vertical foregrip. I think I'll throw that on. Or is that not? It is. Oh, actually, I have this. That's really good. Yeah, I'll just use the foregrip for now. Can this also use it? Yeah, might as well throw it on. Yeah, ammo box. Very good. Oh. We're still fighting, are we?
Enemy down.
Got no tangos on my radar.
Alright, did it.
That was fucking close.
Yeah, good job, guys. Good job.
All right, we're good.
Hey, my man. Yeah,
Open the
it's
door.
Cool. It's cool. I did. How? Trying to.
You okay, hermano?
What
There
do
we
you
go.
want from me?
Yuri and Polito, the fuckers who tortured you. We're here to make them pay for what they did. But we need to know where they took you.
We didn't travel far. I remember that much, and it was...
Sorry, drinking some
out
water.
in the country somewhere. There was a smell, like old animal skins. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool.
It's all right. At least now we know they're close by. Gracias.
Alright, so what do I have? I have vehicle drop-off and mortar.
Nomads, we finally got a 20 on Yuri and Polito. The activity cross-referenced the car's GPS with that description you got from the prisoner. They're at a hunting lodge. Rumor has it they use that spot for their enhanced interrogations.
Send us the location and we'll take care of it.
Put them in the ground for me. Make sure they feel the pain.
Okay. I mean, whatever is most important for the mission. So. Okay.
We've
Yuri
got a location on
Polito.
Yuri and El Polito. Let's pay these fuckers back for what they did to Sandoval.
Yes.
Anytime you do it, so long as they both end up dead.
You got it. See if our helicopter here is still airworthy, despite the very hard landing. I abandoned my boys here.
I'm on.
Oh, you are? That's... Oh, damn it. Okay, well... Wait a minute. What's this? What's this? Did you see that? I saw a helicopter on the mini-map. It's in that direction. Must be that one. Probably not worth it. Is there a motorcycle here somewhere? Take one of those. Okay. It's not a dirt bike, but yeah, I could probably make this work.
I'm taking the bike.
I like to announce all the things I do. Like, I'm dropping a deuce. I'm
We got company
doing other
station.
things I probably shouldn't say on stream.
I got a narco over here.
I don't know how sensitive Twitch is about language and certain topics. I know YouTube is pretty sensitive about stuff like that. Yeah, this thing's working fine. There we go. Am I going the right way? Not exactly. Not too far off, though. There we go. An actual road to follow, so that's helpful. You know, I think this is the first time I've ever not taken a helicopter to get to Yuri and El Polito's little cabin, or hunting lodge, I guess it is, technically. It's a whole new world. Yeah, so weird.
Stay alert.
Stay alert, stay alive. We're gonna go ahead and remove the suppressor here. What is happening? Why is this happening? Wait. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. In Ghost Recon Breakpoint, you press T to remove the suppressor. And T opens the
Move in. Watch those doorways
chat
and corners.
chat window. I thought there was a document here, but I don't see one.
This must be where Sandoval cashed in. Bowman said they kept him alive for 47 hours.
Tough son of a bitch held out for a long time.
I feel like he was waiting for us to come get him, and we're real fucking late. Time
Yeah, we are. Should
Rally
feel
on
bad.
me.
To have
Roger, move it.
anything worth getting. I don't think those are that important. Stamina would probably be good-ish. I assume this revive speed is how quickly they revive you, but I don't actually know. Anyway, it's not that important.
I was nobody. Nothing. I could not have even imagined a life so deep, a love so full as the love I have with
I
you.
feel the same. I was half a person before I met you. I was a faded image, out of focus.
That's weird.
Until I could see myself
What is
in your
Now
eyes.
when I was breaking
what is that about? There's nothing there, but it's certainly
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Roger.
Frag out.
oh god.
Get some.
Bad frag. Let's try that again.
Engage him. Keep it quiet. They
Frag
know
out.
we're here.
From mierda, culeros.
Whoever the fuck you are, I'm gonna bleach you slow.
Are you really though?
He's down.
Okay. By this corner. Do tactical reload. So tactical. Alright, and...
Yuri and Polito have been terminated.
Whoa!
You know how in the movies people always act like revenge isn't satisfying?
Don't assume
Like
it's clear.
It doesn't make them feel any better?
Sure.
Well, I feel fucking great. Taking out that lovey-dovey horror show also earned us some points with the locals. Make contact when you find something new. Bowman out.
Okay. Video, alright.
Our security infrastructure was being attacked. It made me question if La Plaga, our head sicario, was up to the task, or
That's a good
if he
question.
was too distracted with social media antics. Are you too busy chasing pussy on the internet to do your fucking job?
Whoa.
Or he's
That's
fucking
fine,
your
man.
job?
Dude.
No, Jefe.
He's my brother, Sueño. I will keep him in line.
I think that was El Muro talking?
La Plaga got the message. Too well. He doubled down.
Whoever's behind this, know that we will find you. Know that for every one of us you kill, we will kill 10 civilians at random. There is no such thing as innocent to me.
Is that an AK-12?
Pendejo had no
He's
idea
laggy.
how much damage he had just caused.
Oh yeah? That was the Bowman Briefing Security Operations Sitrep? Huh. Word of Sueño. There's 2 Word of Sueños? Okay, well, I don't know what that's about. Anyhow, that is Itaqua done. Agua Verde or Acoro? You know, I've never gone to Bukhara right after. I don't know if I want to, though. Well, before I leave here, though, I do want to get this medal. Seems like it would make sense to grab that. So I think I will go for this. Close by Itaqua Delta. Oh, and I might check out one of those AKs that I just got. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. Oh, nighttime. Might redeploy in the daytime. I like nighttime and I like the bad weather, but I'm pretty sure that dark scenes don't translate very well onto the stream just because of the way that it you know, kind of pixelates everything. So I'll probably stick to daytime the majority of the time because of that.
People in Itaqua carried that fear of Yuri Polito like a weight around their necks. But you have killed the torturers and cut that weight free. It means so much to us.
You're welcome, man. I'm glad I could help. I mean, that's literally what I'm here for. So, what do we got here? His AK. Really overly fond of that optic on an AK. Wait a minute, this AK has a... Okay, there we go. So it's got a nice... it's an interesting mounting system, but it modernizes it quite a bit. So, it's kind of nice. What's the other one look like? Okay, you got the drum mag, but otherwise iron sights and the folding stock. Yeah, that doesn't... Hate to say it, but I'm just going to stick with the 416. I'm much happier with this setup. Yeah, at least for now. Alright, so we'll get this marked. And we'll take a motorcycle.
I've got the bike.
Excuse me. Okay. Whoa. Oh man, that is one strong cactus. Stopped us cold. We could what? There's something here? Well, if there ain't a skill point or a fancy new weapon, I don't care. I'm just gonna ignore that. Pretty place. I think it's quite pretty. I'm still on the fence between how I feel about the graphics in Wildlands versus Breakpoint. I think, like a lot of other people, I feel like
we got a Sicario next to the soccer field.
I feel like both games do some things well and some things not as well. It's always a bit of a toss-up. Huh. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we...
I've got eyes on the captain.
You're gonna get made. Hang back.
If we end up going louder. Well, I guess it kind of does. We don't want the helicopter flying away.
Got another tango.
I'm seeing 2 narcos here. The soccer field.
Can we mark them or what?
That makes 5.
I hope that body disappears before they get spotted. Oh god.
Up.
A little bit of a problem. I don't want the helicopter flying away. That's the main thing.
Getting in position.
Let me get in position. Let me get in position. Say the word. I think they found their pal.
Got him.
Alright, breathe easy.
Okay, we're cool.
Alright, hey, that worked out pretty good.
Well, that was messy as shit.
Hey, you know, if it works, it works.
Can pick up the supplies later.
I got it. I'll fly.
Alright, and this doesn't have to go too far away. So we grabbed the metal that was here. Yes, we did. And there's a metal where we are delivering this. Not far away. So we'll drop this off, we'll grab the metal that's over there, and then we will move on to the next region. And it looks to me like it's still coming in choppy on the stream. I have no idea what the F that is about. I can't see that there's anything going on that should be interfering with the bitrate.
Good work. We can leave the chopper here and the rebels will pick it up.
Okay, there's a file over there. Here's the metal here. Go grab that file. We'll take this helicopter and move on to the next area. I'll check what skill upgrade we want to pursue. I don't know how many points we have. The satellite image of this farm, I believe. Okay, so I want to go down here. Not exactly a spot picked out per se that we want to go to first. Let's just go there. I think I'm okay with that. Wait a minute. What's this? Rebel diversion. I do actually kind of want to get that. Yeah, the diversion's pretty helpful. So I will do that and then we will leave. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there's some Santa Blanca near where this little side objective is going to start. So I want to be able to clear them out before I start the timer on it. I'm trying to remember where this terminates. know there's like another antenna somewhere. Is it up there? Yeah, it's up right over, right there. That tower is the place we're going to have to get to within the time limits from this tower down here. A little bit of a hard landing, but that's okay. Alright. I'm not sure how many guys there should be
Got
over
another
here.
Tango. Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
I don't see... I mean, it looks like that's it to me.
I'm moving to position.
Moving to a good sight line. Let me get a good sight line.
I've got the target.
Eyes on the target. Ready to engage. Firing. That's one less bad guy.
Alright.
Clear over here. One antenna down. Get to the second now.
Okay. A minute and some amount of seconds. It's fine. It's a little slow getting in and out of the helicopter, but it's obviously going to save us a ton of time, so worth it.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know if there's any guys up here or not. I know there are occasions where you do have hostiles
We
in
used up
the...
half our time to find that antenna.
It's all good, man. You worry too much.
Good job, people.
There we go.
It'll be easier on the rebels if the cartel can't call each other with rebel positions.
Okay. Now we're moving on to the next region.
Kumpas, this is Pakatari. Because of your victories, my men are starting to have hope again.
Good morale makes a stronger soldier.
Yes, hope makes men fight. But our fight will need more than sentiment if we are to succeed.
Don't worry, Pac. This party's just getting started. Nomad out.
Party's just getting started. This looks like a little checkpoint. Train tracks? No, that's a road. Okay, interesting. That looks like a base to my left there.
We ought to be able to find some intel around here.
That's okay, man. Don't run away. It's fine. Everything's okay.
We're in Pucara.
You know that annoying DJ Perico on Santa Blanca radio? The activity is
No, I
there
turned the
at
radio
location
off, so I
that
don't
has
ever
made
have to hear that.
broadcasting station to Pucara, so Perico himself should be close.
What do we want with him?
We need you to use your unique charm to convince DJ Perico to broadcast a Pakatari speech. It's a move that'll both raise the rebels' profile and make the cartel look bad.
Persuade, change, and influence, huh? No leads on Perico's 20?
We're still looking, but we don't even know what he looks like. Forage for intel. Find him, use him. I'll let you know if we can narrow down the location of the radio station.
Well, I am quite the forager, so I will do that. Okay, hey. Home skillet? Where'd you go? I just want to know where the best weapons are in this area so I can unlock them.
¿Qué haces? Got any chisme by the cartel or the Sicarios? Gracias.
Okay.
Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
Some skill points are. Just ignore that for now. Suspected? All I was doing was walking around. Oh, we got a skill point here? I'll take that. Hi, people. How's it going? Looks like a lovely lot. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Looks good. Come on.
What are you guys up to? Mind if I... Thank you. Take those two. Yeah, I feel like there's something else here. I mean, not resources, but there's something else. What's that over there?
This province is part of the cartel's influence operation, their propaganda machine. We should familiarize ourselves with their MO.
The man at the top is El Cardinal, an excommunicated priest turned Santa Muerte proponent. He's also supposed to be the spiritual advisor to El Sueño. Other guy in the mix is Ramon Feliz. Used to be a legit journalist till he inexplicably started blogging for the cartel.
Okay.
All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardinal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? Something about El Cardinal. Okay. Oh look, there's some intel over here. Guess I'll go take a look at that. I feel like that gas station's not getting a lot of business. Yeah, I swear there's something else out here in this village. I feel pretty strongly that there is. I'm gonna go look. Is there like a communications thing? I think there is.
Let's go activate that rebel radio transmitter and help them get out the good word.
Gonna be a lot of SP once we do.
Oh man. Yeah, alright, I don't expect this to go well. Alright,
Ready? Open fire.
Copy that.
I called for rebels to draw their attention.
Copy that, Janky. Sending someone to that position.
Looks like they're feeling froggy.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
Yeah, shoot them harder.
You're in
Oh
bad
god!
shape.
Oh god! Well, that's... Oh my god. Save me! Yeah, well, you guys should be doing all kinds of stuff about that.
He's dead. We got a fucking man down. Those Sicarios are gonna destroy the emitter.
Come on. Can I peek this corner or what?
You'll be fine, man. I'm on my way.
Thank you.
Oh my god, there's so many?
Fire.
That's one down. Copy.
Alright, let's see if we can
Deploying drone.
get some good effect here.
I'm calling for indirect fire.
Got it, amigo. Shut out.
He's dead.
Okay, so just hiding in a corner is like a, you know, it's a safe play. Works for me.
Okay, message sent. That ought to inspire the rebels.
Alright. So that's the trick. Just hide in a corner and let everybody else do all the work. So I feel like I tried that quite a bit in the past, and it never worked out.
Here.
Like, the radio transmitter would always get destroyed.
Shit got close for a second there.
But hey, whatever, it worked. We did it. Not gonna complain about pulling it off. Alright, and yeah, we just got that thing over there. I feel like there's probably something over there, huh? Which way is that? Oh! Yeah, that thing. Okay. Yeah, I kind of remember. There's definitely something over there. Let's try... Wow, this thing got a little beat up. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze there. I need to keybind the mute button. I'm pretty sure the headphones I use makes a little click sound every time I activate the mute switch, the physical mute switch on my headphones.
These mausoleums look cute in comparison to the others.
SB builds them for their buchones. I've got a healthy enough ego to say I want something like this when I die.
What are you, a SEAL? Because I don't know any quiet professionals who'd need something like this.
Who wouldn't need something like this? Oh, didn't realize you were in there.
Near the fuel drum.
How did I not hit him?
That LT's getting away.
Really? Yeah, whatever. It's fine if he gets away. Hey, you guys want to take part in... No?
Tango is fucking down.
Dude,
ready?
Can you guys please just...
I copy.
Like, come on. If you're getting shot at, you definitely want to first get into cover, and then identify where you're being shot from, and then when you can, you return fire.
Got no tangos on my radar.
As safely as possible.
Clear over here.
I think it's bizarre the way you have to guide your AI teammates to actually shoot back. At times, anyway.
I found some stuff that mentions the cartel built DJ Perico a house in a village called Todos Santos. Let's see if he's there.
Sounds like a nice place. Anything fancy here? I feel like there should be. Nice little, is this a mobile concert setup? What is all this? Huh. Hey!
There's a weapons case here.
What do we got here?
I've been wanting one of these.
Folding buttstock for a light machine gun. Honestly, that doesn't seem useful.
There
It doesn't
might be
seem
some
very.
intel around here.
Doesn't seem practical at all. Like, why would you? Sure, a folding buttstock on a light machine gun for like stowing or moving it about, but you're gonna use it like that? I don't know. I wasn't like
Hola.
an infantry or anything like that, so I didn't really study much in the way of combat tactics. But I don't think you really use a light machine gun like that in a CQB environment. Like, I don't think you're going to be kicking doors with the light machine gun. Not to say that you would never, but
switches up here.
Anyway, that's all shit that's way out of my depth. Let's go see what is... Oh, some more information there. Over there. But I know there's something there. Presumably there's something that's pretty good.
Good to go.
Yeah, it looks like he gets away. That's fine. We don't need him. Wait, there's another intel here. That's actually what I was... It's like right here. Hey. Hey, didn't we already talk?
Gracias.
Yeah, can you tell me where these
made
are?
by the cartel or the Sicarios? Gracias.
Okay, so there's a short barrel for a light machine gun. And folding buttstock for a submachine gun. Alright, this area is obsessed with folding things and shortening things. Short barrel, I think, is more practical. Yeah, if this thing will keep flying, we'll take it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm working on it. Oh, the submachine gun thing's probably down there, right? Yeah, that's actually like down inside of an area, not right on the surface. So yeah, remember how I said I was going to try to stick to the missions? This is the thing that always happens to me in this game, is I like go shopping for weapons and accessories.
With supplies, a platoon could still defend that for days.
We better make sure there ain't a platoon up there now.
Oh wow. Must have took it in the vest. Okay.
Ready? Open fire.
Roger.
I called the rebels for a diversion.
That guy's history.
Oh my god, the language.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Yeah, I told you to do that. Remember I was like, hey, you should kill everyone? Like, I literally told him. Weapons free. Go to town.
No targets present.
Marking a captain.
Clear on
that
this
it?
side.
Okay.
Check it out. Weapons case. Ah, I could use this.
What's my skill? Oh wow, I have a lot of skill points. Okay. Bullet resistance. Oh, need fuel. Yeesh. I think quiet running could be good. Same with car shield. I guess I'll get some more drone tech. Ooh, do I want to use my fuel for that though? I thought I got a point in range and battery. I'll be using a little bit of fuel, but I do want some kind of better scouting capability with the drone. Even if it's just a little bit, I want C4 as well. There's a practical application for that, right? Whatever, I'm getting it anyway. Who cares? Ammo capacity relies on that. Maybe I'll get this. Squad resilience. Yeah, if I'm gonna lean on them. I think I'll get trained rebels next. Okay, just assume that our work is done here. What was the mission? What did it want me to do? Okay, there's a house over there. Some more intel over here. Let's go for that. Try to stay focused on getting through some story. I think I might change up my outfit a little bit. Oh, is that outpost that we flew over? It is. Okay. So we'll come down from this ridge line. Do a little scout. Start popping off some targets.
Drone is airborne.
Alarm over here.
I've got eyes on the captain.
I'm not really seeing a lot of guys.
I got a third.
Oh my god, the range. Range is so bad. Dude, really? Okay. Well, not seeing too much. Was less helpful
Roger. Let me
than I'd
get
hoped
a
it would
good
be.
sight line. Shit, I gotta find a good position. Roger. Target acquired. Target acquired. Lost visual.
Actually, let's
I need a better
one.
position.
Alright, we'll get a better position then.
Got the target. Target
Here's
marked.
target number 5.
I don't have a shot.
You don't? I mean, how hard is it?
Sicario over here. The dump. Where else?
Alright, well, can you guys
Roger
get
that. Moving.
shots on those
Got it.
ones?
Moving. Target acquired. Ready. Call the shot. Lost the target.
Yeah, me too. Oh my god. Can you
Moving
get
to
that
position.
one, maybe?
Say the word. Opening fire. Draw back, we've riled them up. Okay, we're still
I got a
alright.
third target.
Oh.
We're good, we're good.
Should be really careful when crossing the road in Bolivia. People will definitely run you over.
We rattled somebody's cage. We're cool, we're cool.
Alright, I think we're good to go. Hello. Don't worry about me.
I
I'm
got
just
one narco, close to that
checking out
nasty
this,
looking dump.
gathering some information here.
Santa Blanca's awarding some metal to a brown noser. This gives the metal's location.
Oh, a brown noser? Those are the worst kind. Oh, there's somebody across the street still. Interesting.
We poked the hornet's nest. That was the last alarm. Then we'll be getting reinforcements from the air at least.
How do we... Ah, there's the stairs.
You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty fun job. Not gonna disagree with my guy. Alright, what do we got?
Nothing solid, but I found Perico's former bodyguard, Arturo Ruiz. He now works for the cartel at Pilca, some kind of mine. Seems like there's some kind of bad blood between the two, so he might give up the DJ.
Oh yeah? Down there, huh? Bucara, the bodyguard. Interrogate DJ Perico's former bodyguard. Oh, that sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna grab this intel from... Oh. It's that kind of a thing. Yeah. I won't grab it. Okay, I think I will go for the former bodyguard. Like how it says hunted. I'm really not. That guy's not hunting me. Ain't happening. Alright, we will take...
DJ
Is it a
Perico's
helicopter?
former bodyguard now works at Pilca Mine. Track him down and see what he can tell us about his old boss.
Okay. I guess we'll grab that short barrel for light machine gun while we're over there.
I'm good. Crank it.
Oh, I'm cranking it, man. I'm doing it. So, conventional wisdom would say to go start from the high ground and then work your way down. I'm actually not going to do that.
Sniper up in the tower.
All good, all clear.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Oh, that was a headshot.
Enemy
It's
activity.
actually
Stay sharp.
surprising.
Hey, we got a narco close to the container.
What are you looking at with those binoculars?
If we start shooting, ID your targets, people. We know Perico's ex-bodyguard Ruiz is working at this mine, and we need him alive for questioning.
Yes, we do. That's a good point. Alright, now I will go for some high ground. There's somebody down there. I would expect that there would be. Like right in his building. Looks like a fighting position, but...
Marking target. Watch the background.
I got a narco over here. Over by the campfire.
Marking a captain. Sniper. Top of the tower.
Must be a civvy. Must be another civilian. Interesting. Now, obviously that guy's in there, but it's just not as densely populated with bad guys as I kind of thought it would be. Yeah, I was gonna say there's got to be somebody farther out over on that end. Okay. Might as well grab this. Oh, that file's up there. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a bit careless. The train conductor is not Santa Blanca, are they?
eyes on Perico's former bodyguard. Let's talk to him.
I wonder if it's safe. Okay, that was not good. I think he's...
Looks like we've riled them up.
Is he not running? Seems like he's not. Go for rebel ops.
This shows the movements of one of the SB's hired guns. Bet he could use a lesson in respect.
Okay, somehow things are still fine. Is there somebody talking to him? Yeah, hey, you're just hanging out? Cool. Whoa, I don't think that was necessary. Chingada. Uh-oh. No.
You Arturo Ruiz?
Me rindo, tranquilo.
You tranquilo.
You Arturo Ruiz? TJ Perico's former bodyguard?
Perico? Man, fuck that guy.
I know, right?
Puto shot my dog.
Not your friend?
He shot a dog?
Man, he shot my dog, mi perro.
What a
Paloma
jerk.
Never did nothing to no one.
Perico killed your pet? What for?
Hijo de su reputa madre, Perico was trying to smoke weed out of an AR-15. Fucking thing went off and got Paloma. Still have nightmares about that. Wake up with the shakes and shit.
You want to get back at Perico? Give me his real name. A photo too.
Man, Perico's real name is Marco Garcia. I don't have no photo, but I hope you kill that motherfucker.
I probably will. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really make those decisions. Usually told who it's okay to kill and who it's not to. It's kind of frustrating, but...
His name is common as Marco Garcia.
The activity will work their magic. Send them the name and maybe they can zap us back a picture so we can ID the asshole.
So we still got to get in there. Whoa. I'm actually surprised that didn't kill me. I don't think it's super important that I take these guys out, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay, we're still good.
I'm so sneaky. Okay, I'm assuming that we are relatively safe to move around out here. So now I'm going to go for the short barrel that is somewhere in there. There we go. Alright, yeah.
Heads up, hostiles in the area.
We got civilians dangerously close. Check your targets before you shoot.
We got civilians.
Alright, let's send in the drone.
The drone is up.
I don't have the night vision capacity on the drone, at least not yet.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Okay, you can deal with that one.
I got eyes on a weapons case.
All right, breathe easy.
Nice.
Okay, is there anything further in there that I should be aware of? Oh, I want to grab that file. Okay, I think we're good here. I mean, there might be some more stuff around, but I'm just gonna get out of here. Just gonna call it good. Alright, grab this file here, and we'll grab that helicopter there. Ooh, don't get run over by the train. I'm assuming that's something that can happen.
Don't control. Watch out. Looks good. Come on.
Helicopter, get down. We got a man down. We got a fucking man down.
Good job, guys. Wait, what was it? I missed it. Picture evidence. The flyer for a special event in Pucara organized by Dijo Perico. The most chingona event of the year. Okay, that's cool. I don't know what that means.
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
You guys, that's why you don't play bingo on the railroad tracks, man. Told you a million times.
Let me get shot next time. Damn, that's gonna hurt in the morning.
You gotta learn, you know? Alright, and, yeah, we gotta get... Where is the... There we are.
We've got enemy activity nearby.
I choose wrong. Enemy activity, huh? Well, we're not gonna be here long enough to care about that. Alright, and our next step is... Wait a minute, what's this? Come on, me. Guns for hire, we want that. That lets us hire some rebels to stay and fight with us. We do want that.
I'll fly.
I know, I'm getting distracted. But it's going to be pretty important. It's going to help us do a lot of other things. Kind of. I mean, they do help. They're helpful a lot. Okay, yeah, I recall this. It's not obvious at all that there's some guy sneaking up in a helicopter, right? Alright. Get the drone out.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. He makes 5.
There's more than that, though, right? I mean, there's got to be. Can't. Okay, so, problem is... We've got it. Oh, we're not going to be able to get him. Oh, there's another one.
I got another. That's 5.
I'm getting a position.
Let me get into position. Wait, 1. Let me get in position.
Quiet. Standing by.
Eyes on the target. Say the word, boss.
Fuck. Engaging.
Fuck, they found a body.
Yo, I got a weapons case here. Coopere todo South.
Hey!
The LT's making a run for it.
I know I'd pull that off.
Clear
All
on
right,
my
man.
side.
My friends all think you're useless. Me, I think we can make an example out of you. You'd be surprised how much people pay attention when they find a man hanged with his own intestines.
You don't need to do that. I'll do whatever you want.
I want you to go tell your hermanos what happened here. Bad day to be a punk-ass Sicario.
Good day for the rebels. They're gonna love this.
Yeah, I got rebel support now. Anybody, is there going to be a communication thing about that? Alright, got some more intel. Supply raids.
This has details in a cartel supply chopper, loaded and ready to roll. Sounds like something that would really lend the rebels a hand.
This little ambient musical score right here, it always reminds me of Radiohead's song, I think it's called Talk Show Host. Really like that jam. They used it in the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. Ooh, TARS 101 sniper rifle scope. I like that a lot. I think that's the best scope as far as magnification. I mean, I don't have some proper sniper rifles unlocked yet. Oh, I got the... Interesting. Oh, because these are things that are like bound to your account, right? Something like that. Okay. Yeah, got those things. Yeah, what was next? I'm guessing we need these other major intels to give us a location. That Stoner LMG, yeah, I'm not going for these things because I think we're going to end up there. Apiel site, I think that's good. And there is a major intel there, so it justifies it. Support upgrade for vehicle drop-off. Spotting, we can just go grab that. Okay, we're going to grab this intel, that accessory. We're going to go grab this spotting, and then we'll hit this story mission here. Roughly, that is the plan. Of course, using the word plan very, very liberally. It's not like I have a plan. Oh god, that's a SAM site. I'm going to try to dodge. Surface-to-air missile, that's what SAM stands for. In case you might not know, I think the majority of people do, but... And I don't like getting shot down by surface-to-air missiles. Oh, and it's getting dark. Probably gonna redeploy soon. I need to get a different scope. I kind of like the EXPS-3 and the G33 combination. You can kind of alternate between close and like moderate medium range. What is going on here? Is it just me or like, is there anybody here? This place looks empty. Alright, I'm just gonna walk up in here.
Shit, we got company.
We do? Where are they? Because, are they like going to bed already, or?
Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons I'm here.
This will go nice with my boots.
Where does that go? Rail, okay. Oh, that's, okay. BQ-15. Yeah, I don't know what ATPIAL stands for. I looked it up before, but I don't remember. Okay, is there somebody in there? When you guys said we've got company, where the hell are you talking? Because I don't see anybody anywhere. Okay, I see somebody.
I see a second target.
Nobody in the bunks. Why is this place so completely like understaffed? Hi there. You're just an ordinary citizen, I assume? Well, alright. Okay, well.
Well, that was messy as shit.
Was it?
I found a receipt for the construction of a sound booth. That has to be for Perico's radio station. Let's check out the address.
Oh, he's got a radio station there. Okay. What's that? Long barrel submachine gun.
De verdad, Perico. He loves you more than his puppy. He's even talking about joining Santa Blanca. He's only 10 years old, but he's big already, like his father was.
Gracias, mamacita. It fills me with joy. Let me see if I can talk to El Sueño about it. He always has use for young soldiers, especially those with room inside their stomach. Vale, vatos, that's it for today. Perico off the air. Tune in later for more of your favorite DJ this side of the Altiplano. Damn right I'll talk to Sueño. Like that cabrón listens to me anymore. Pinche puta.
Whoa.
I'm baller status, way.
All right, way.
I should be snorting yayo on some fake double D's in the back of a limo in fucking Hollywood right now. Not hacking for a bunch of whiny ass chochas who think they're hardcore because they got SP tattoos on their neck. Fucking disrespecting me, wasting my talent. You know, fuck them. Fuck
Whoa,
El
whoa.
Sueño.
Oh, man.
Fuck El Muro. Fuck La Plaga. Fuck. Perico, Sueño on the phone for you. Yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Okay. Sounds like he's got some issues that he needs to resolve. What was that? Mac 11? We don't need that. Alright, we will go for these here things. Oh, we're doing the spotting mission first, right? Hopefully I won't get shot down. Oh, and then we want to redeploy, because I don't want to be running around at night. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really bothered, other than just playing around. I didn't really have a reason to use the Mac 11 in this game. I think it does count as a handgun, though. Maybe, I might... Wait a minute. Can I... Should I just land the helicopter on there? I feel like I should. I don't want to risk, like, getting down there and swimming around and... I imagine you can get up to where it is, but...
I'm on. Let's go.
Are you? Okay. I think such easy access to the helicopters really trivializes a lot of stuff about the game.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. Now the rebels can come claim it.
Hope they make some good use of whatever's inside it. I'd hate to think we came all this way for nothing.
Spotting's quite useful. I do like it.
You've been working hard, my friends. This is how you say? Birthing a beautiful friendship?
Sure. I guess that's how you say. We're in this fight all the way, Pac.
I do not doubt it. And we shall all reap what we sow. Viva Bolivia. Viva la revolución.
Viva Bolivia, brother. Hermano, I should say. Okay, yeah, you know what, we'll just... Hey guys. It's okay, it's me. Whoops, sorry. The fence was like that when I got here, so don't blame that on me. Alright, redeploy. I know there are some benefits to operating at night, like, you know, there's people that are sleeping and stuff like that. But I'm just concerned about the stream quality, which is already kind of poor. Pretty sure. Alright, let's get down in here. I think there's a lot to be concerned about.
I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
A little pillbox there. Sniper. Uh-oh. That's not good. That is a bad start. Whoa.
Watch your step. These guys know something's up.
Alright, let's just,
Ready?
you know,
Fire,
let's just get to it. Let's just get everything going.
Copy. Be right there.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
intel on enemy locations.
Okay, I got him. Alright.
Firing.
Where is he? Got him. Okay. I mean, who needs to go quiet, right? You're still up and about? Oh, you know what? I think somebody else must have climbed up there. That's probably what happened.
That guy's history.
Oh no! That was a friendly. That's not good. Ooh. Dangerous position there.
Got one.
Well, yeah, I think it's going okay. Who was spotting me, huh? Órale! Alright, I really want to get this medal before I...
Tango down.
Alright, going for the medal. Oh god.
What the hell are you doing? Take cover. The lieutenant's on the run. Enemy reinforcements incoming.
Wait, the lieutenant's just now on the run? Oh gosh. At least I got that revive speed, huh? Alright, somebody come save me.
Fucking hell. Got another tango.
Tango is fucking down.
There's a file in here.
Keep it quiet. They know we're here.
Relatively okay. Sueño narcocorrido? Oh, it's a song?
I've got eyes on the captain.
No more tangos here.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Clear over here.
A little scary. Alright. Let's get up in there and see what's what.
Rico isn't here. Scour up any kind of intel you can.
Okay.
Olo.
Hola. Blueprint.
We've got schematics of some kind. Fractal antenna, maybe.
If Perico's using that fractal antenna to broadcast, that drawing might help the activity get a beat on his location.
Hi. Hello. Sorry. Just clumsy. Oh, man.
Got a truck carrying medicine right in the middle of that convoy. Let's hit it.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Yeah, it looks like that convoy's gonna get away. That's fine. It's not what we're here for. Is this diversion? Yeah. Vehicle drop off. Okay, well we will. Is that another? There's there 2 vehicle drop offs? Yeah, there is. Interesting. All right, let's head up
We've got a
to our
possible
story
location on
mission.
DJ Perico's radio station. Go check it out.
That's it, we're clear.
Now there's another file. We'll grab that before we go. Grab that, come back, grab this helicopter over there. I feel like you run faster when your weapons are holstered. I don't know if that's true. It's just a weird perception thing. But I feel like it's true. Silver mines? Silver mines of Bolivia have been exploited since the Spanish conquest in the 16th century. The most famous of them is Guerrerico, the rich mountain in Potosi. The labor force was once composed of natives and African slaves working in extreme conditions. Millions died extracting the precious metal. Despite a steep decline in activity in the past 40 years, these mines are still exploited today, and miners remain a significant social and cultural component of Bolivia. Yay. Okay. Go grab that helicopter. What up? You guys still got the market going? Hey, where can I get some chicharrones? I want some good fresh ones, man. Extra crispy. Alright. Head up to that one place. And it is quite a drive. That'll be fine. And 7:34. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna try to finish up the main story quest in this region before I close out the stream. Should be able to pull it off, I think.
Damn, this big out here.
Yeah, the locals use it for irrigation. Seems like overkill. I reckon somebody was optimistic about agriculture in Bolivia.
Must have been. Now we're getting snowy. Okay. Oh, this place. Right. Okay. Let's see. What's the best approach here? Maybe low ground there. Oh, that's definitely. Yeah, we're gonna have to be kind of careful. What up? Are these llamas or alpacas? Those are llamas, right? Yeah. Llamas. I'm pretty sure.
Sniper out there. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Okay. That's fine.
Tango number 3.
Hey guy, don't mind me. Just doing those things.
We got a Sicario.
Okay,
There,
we're still
next to the turret.
It's fine. It's all good. All right. Let's have a proper look around.
Drone is airborne.
Oh, that's a
Signal's all bad.
little bit of a
Jamming the
problem.
drone.
Can we get far enough away from the jammer? Yeah, looks like not exactly.
Heads up, we got a turret.
Feel like there would be guys in these near structures as well. But perhaps not. Where's this jammer? I wonder. Alright, we'll go for the high ground. See what we can see from up there. By high ground, I mean this here tower, guard tower.
Stay out of sight. We're closing in on the radio station. Let's see if Perico's on the job.
It's not really gonna give me a good view, is it?
I got a narco over here, right by that stack of tires.
It's over there. Can't really see. Not really seeing anything giving an indication of where
I see a second target.
the drone jammer is. Okay, presumably there is a sniper up there.
I got a third.
Looks like it's just a... Whoop.
Okay, we're cool.
It was a bit risky taking him there out in the open, but... I feel like, who cares?
2 Sicarios, close to that stack of tires.
Is this a trap? It just feels like things are... It's way too easy to get in here.
This place is empty.
Maybe he ran. Maybe somebody we talked to tipped him off.
But he's still broadcasting.
Bowman, we're at the station. DJ Perico isn't here, but there's still a broadcast coming through.
He's using that station as a relay to boost his signal, and we can't hack in without the encryption key. Use the drone to scan his antennas. Sicken can take incoming data, and we can try to trace his location by triangulating the incoming signal's strength.
Roger that.
All I understood from that phone call with Bowman was scan the antenna. We just have to keep the drone still till the scanning's done.
Okay, I mean,
Awful interference here.
Not good. Might be a jammer in the area. You're gonna have to find and destroy that before you can scan Perico's antennas.
We're on it.
Totally. We're totally on it. Totally. I mean, I've been looking for it. Assuming that we're nice and safe here. Seems that way. Skill points? Oh, 3 times, huh? Where could this jammer be? I feel like it's got to be that direction, somewhere in there. Alright, we've got 6 skill points to spend. We do want trained rebels, I think. God. We're needing resources. We have a ton of communications, but not much of the other things we might need. Ugh, be nice to get more range. I think that's more important than battery at this point. Stealth wouldn't be terrible. Sure, why not? I don't really need speed from it. I kind of want that. Alright, so I need to get some resources. I'm going to have to hit some convoys at some point. Looks like that guy's on the same level with him. Alright, I think I better play this somewhat carefully.
Down, you're giving yourself away.
Oh, am I? Is that what's happening? Is that guy alone down there? I can't really peek over to get him anyways.
They're gonna see you. Hold up. You're gonna get made. Hang back.
I don't feel like I absolutely need to sneak around this carefully, but...
We good? Shit got close for a second there.
Okay, nothing up there. Yeah, I mean, I think we're okay. How do we... get up on the second level here? Make sure I'm not exposing myself too much on this outside. Okay. Alright. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just, can I... Yeah, whatever, never mind. Okay, it's empty in there. Where is the...
Got enemy activity nearby.
Okay, where?
Hello. All right, we're all clear.
Are we? You just said we have enemy activity nearby, and then you say it's all clear? I don't...
Heads up, hostile presence.
I feel like that area is a point of concern. Man, why am I playing like I'm on ghost mode? Oh, I hear the thing. Can I... I can't jump over. check up here. I probably should play on ghost mode. To avoid that helicopter. There he is.
Got it.
I
Moving.
got eyes on a sniper.
Copy. Target marked. I don't have a shot. Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
Marking a captain.
I'm moving to position to get to a better position. I've got the target. Roger that. Target marked. Engaging.
It was a little risky because I don't know who's gonna potentially be able to spot them, but alright, we'll get the drone or the jammer shut down. Okay, now what? Okay, the arrow's back behind us. Man.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Comms tool convoy, huh? Oh, yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with any of that. This hospital is astonishingly empty. Alright, I'm just gonna check up here. AK-12. Tempted to pick those up. Pretty fond of the AK-12. I gotta make sure that this place is clear. Oh, it's looks like this is not a fully realized structure.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Okay. Well, let's Nice heliport. Yeah, I do recognize this place. This place is pretty significant. You definitely have to come here at some point in the story. Yeah, there's no way we're taking that comms tool convoy. Ain't happening.
We ought to be able to find some intel around here.
Oh, really? We ought to be able to find intel, you think? Okay, let's,
Deploying drone.
Did we do it? Is that... Okay, there we go. Now we're doing it.
Chopper's approaching.
Scan complete. Just hope Sigan can trace Perico's location.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Convoy has a non-armored vehicle along for the ride.
I got a third.
Huh. Wonder.
Good news. Thanks to those schematics you found and the scan you took, we've confirmed that Perico's using a basic frequency agility program to encrypt the signal to his relay.
But to hijack the signal for Pakatari's broadcast, we still need the encryption key.
Right. We've got enough data to get you to the area of Perico's location. You need to pay him an unfriendly visit and get his encryption key.
Bowman sending through background on DJ Perico.
Okay. Video.
DJ Perico, the parrot. His dream in life was to be a mixtape DJ, which essentially means yelling over someone else's song and then charging people for it.
DJ Perico!
Fortunately for the music industry, life got in the way. Corner boy at age 13, crack charge at 14, attempted murder at 15. Rather than do a bid in a gladiator academy, he fled to Mexico. He had a cousin in Santa Blanca, got a job as a sicario, a hitman. However, if Santa Blanca had run his sheet, they'd have seen he'd only attempted murder. Another way of saying he was a fuck-up. Like he missed 2 guys in the front seat of a Wrangler. I mean, how hard is that? It was only a matter of time before he annoyed the shit out of every single member of the cartel and got his corpse thrown back across the border, except El Sueño took a liking to him. Perico amused him. He can't shoot a gun, but he can shoot his mouth off. So...
Good morning, Bolivia!
El Sueño found a role for him. Pirate radio, propaganda. Spread the good word about the coming of Santa Blanca.
It's a beautiful day for cocaine. But hey, what day isn't? A special shout out to my boys in Pucara province, building El Sueño's final finca. But let's not be in too big a hurry, okay, boys?
DJ Perico is El Sueño's pet. Let's give him something new to parrot.
Indeed. Okay. So, that give us some important, meaningful information. Okay. Intel we obtained from Perico's home, his radio station, his ex-bodyguard have given us enough information to narrow down his general location. Find Perico, capture him, and force him to give up the encryption key for the station's master control.
We've got a location on Perico. Get that little fucker and make him give up
Whoa,
his encryption
Bowman,
key.
Jesus.
We're gonna turn
Language,
beach-on
lady.
radio into radio-free Bolivia.
Okay, whatever you say.
Nomad, my people have discovered a vehicle dispatch for a truck bringing valuable replicas to El Sueño's mausoleum. I know it's not your main task, but it's an opportunity to win your Sueño's pride.
Check. If we get the chance, we'll take out the convoy before it reaches Sueño's personal shrine.
Helicopter inbound.
Okay, let's
Down, you're giving yourself away.
A call to the rebels for some reinforcements. I asked the rebels to recon this area.
I'm really tempted to just drop some mortars on there. In fact, I think I will. I know, it'll destroy the convoy.
They're on alert.
I called the rebels for mortar fire.
Watch the truck, man. We need the ship that's in it. Escort vehicle destroyed.
Your LT's making a run for it.
Open fire.
Copy that.
Anybody else shooting this helicopter, or am I all alone on this, or what's the deal?
Engaging.
Now you're engaging? Dude. This MP5 would do, like,
Escort
nothing.
has been destroyed. Helo's finished.
Okay. Do I have the parachute? I do. Alright, let's, woo! Oh god. No! Oh god! I definitely made a mistake there. Perhaps. Unidad on alert? What? How did that come about? Oh man.
God damn, that was close.
Hemos perdido contacto con el enemigo. Retírense, repito, retírense.
Radio gear secure. We'll tell the rebels where to come get their new toys. Let's move.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I need to get out of here. That's what I need to do. I need to flee.
We got a man down. We're in a target-poor environment. Hang in there, I'm coming your way.
Coming my way. Why? Just curious. That seems like a bad idea. Now my helicopter's still back there. I should go grab it. I should take this motorcycle, because that'll be faster.
Let's roll.
Ready. Call the shot.
Call the shot? What shot? If you have a shot, just take it. Don't wait for me to tell you. Whoa! Whoa! What the? Whoa! Jesus, man. This thing's a little squirrely, huh? Hey guys, back from my helicopter. I'm just gonna take this and go. Alright,
There are a
so...
lot of lights and switches up here.
yeah, we know how to crash this place. Done it before. Trick is, you gotta get down below the level of the surface-to-air missiles. And then you gotta come in nice and aggressive on the, what is it? What side is that? Yeah, from like back here. You gotta come up here really hard. So we're gonna veer off this way a little bit. And then we'll come up really hard on the back side of this ridge, straight up to the top. My ammo situation is pretty poor, unfortunately, but yeah, not much to be done about it. Just have to make do. Okay. Now we gotta come up really hard.
Look at this shit.
I've seen a mausoleum or two in my time. This one could eat those for breakfast and not even notice when it shit them out.
We're supposed to think Sueño's a god?
He sure as hell does.
Alright. Yeah, we did it. Easy peasy. Looks like a fine place.
We're good to go. Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area.
The alarm is... there's the antenna. Rico's gotta be close. Remember, we need him alive, people.
I mean, I'll try to keep that in mind.
Hey, sniper on the roof. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Where's the skill point? That was unfortunate.
That was fucking close. Shit, from the bottom.
Guys ready? Fire. I called the rebels for reinforcements.
Roger that.
We okay? Maybe we're okay. Maybe we were okay. Maybe now we're not.
Enemy down. Opening fire.
Alright, Mr. DJ. Coming for you.
No hostiles evident. Clear over here.
Hands off! Don't fuck with me! I'm famous!
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Ah, fuck! At a loss for words, DJ?
Potty mouth.
Hey, look at me! Do I look like a sicario to you? You don't have to kill me, man!
Oh yeah? Why's that?
I still got my whole life to live, man! I got dreams to fulfill and shit!
Just give us the encryption key to the station's master control.
Alright, man. Just you didn't get it from me, okay? When prompted for a username, type in BIDIBOM, bidibom, then enter the numbers generated on this token.
Savor this moment, Perico. This is the day you almost died. This is the day I spared you.
Oh, okay.
See, I know you can just change the encryption key. But in exchange for not killing you, you are gonna keep broadcasting, and you're gonna wait to change that password until my associate Pakatari makes his broadcast. You got it?
Yeah, man.
Bowman, we've got the encryption key, but I'm not sure we're up for hacking the signal.
I know you're not techies. The rebels gave us the location of one of their comms guys. You have to break him out of a Santa Blanca jail, but we need his expertise.
We can't spare a comms guy who isn't locked up.
And neither can I. Extract him to an RP, and I'll get him the gear he needs to cut into that broadcast for Pakatari.
Roger that.
Okay, what now? Okay, they want me to destroy a convoy. That sounds simple enough. Yeah, I guess I have to do that first. I go for that Stoner LMG? I mean, I might. I'm not committing to it 100%. I might do it, though. I do need some ammo, though. Oh, wait. Okay, there's Engineer. Alright. Yeah, I thought I'd go to the dam for some specific reason at some point in time. Seems I was right.
Activity nearby.
Yeah, the ammo situation is pretty rough. Okay. Yeah, I'd like more ammo capacity. Really need to start hitting some more convoys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take this helicopter and head over to the story area.
Chopper's approaching.
So I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I am gonna try to finish out this region before I end the stream. So I think we're gonna be running a bit late. So we'll go
Sueño is sending a
do that
convoy loaded
whole
with
convoy thing.
personal items to decorate his private mausoleum. Yup, you heard that right. Intercept and destroy those trucks.
Yeah, okay.
All right, good to go.
Open fire.
Copy that.
Oh god, no! Okay, yeah, that's one reason not to do the whole helicopter thing. Well, that's cool. I mean, it's fine. It's not like we're on ghost mode. All right. There's that.
I asked Pat Katari to send us a vehicle.
Okay, we got your helicopter.
So I'm gonna throw the grenade launcher on here. Because that's gonna be pretty useful for destroying, where? There it is. Like, he dropped off the helicopter, but where is it? Yeah, the underbarrel grenade launcher is going to be really helpful for when you have to blow something up. It's a pretty big deal. Okay, this will be a little better. It's got the rocket launchers and the Gatling guns on the side Gatling guns.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, assuming we can successfully avoid the SAM sites that are dotted throughout this area, we'll be okay.
Spotted one with submachine guns.
Roger.
Well, that makes that pretty easy.
They've seen us.
Okay. And now we'll go to the dam. We will stay low.
Get ready. Fire. Target destroyed.
I guess Sueño can still have a mausoleum without all that stuff, right?
Sure, but without the bling, it'll just be a bigger casket.
That was too easy, I'd say. But, you know, it's all good. I mean, we could have drove up in there and just blew those things up. And would have been just as easy all the same. So this dam, this is going to be a little bit more tricky, I think. It might not, I don't know.
Got another tango.
Downgraded to suspected. Pretty decent. Can live with that. We're just going to go ahead and put it down here and do the rest the old-fashioned way. Well, it's getting late. Alright, so I think this is kind of like a time-sensitive situation.
The drone is up. Enemy marked. Tango number 3. I've got eyes on the captain. That makes 5. I got a target carrying submachine guns. That brings us to 10.
Alright, so yeah, it's going to be pretty important to...
Enemy spotted.
I think we'll do like a little 1, 2, 3, and then try to get that one and then those ones.
Got the target. Target acquired. Unidad ready to engage.
This whole Unidad helicopter thing, I think, is going to be our biggest issue. That was weird.
Eyes on the prisoner's location.
This is a lot of trouble for a rebel comms guy.
Chalk it up as a favor to the rebels. We can always use their good graces. Let's just make sure the prisoner's in one piece.
You having trouble getting a bead on that guy that's standing as out in the open as you possibly can? Like, what is up?
Engaging tangos. Tango knows somebody's got a bead on him. Light a container.
Guys ready? Fire.
Roger.
I put a call to the rebels for a diversion.
Oh shit, we've been spotted.
Yeah, I'm not really in a great spot here.
Frag out. Get some.
That's one tango down.
Frag out.
Oh my god.
Got nothing to shoot at.
Oh, seriously? So I had forgotten about the mortar up top there. That's a bit of an issue. I mean, I think that's something I knew about at some point in time.
Fuck took you so long.
We got enemy
Reinforcements.
reinforcements incoming.
Yeah, why is that? Just take care of them. I
Open
mean,
fire.
The miners made sure to leave offerings to
Bad
El
guys
Tío
are
down
going
in
the
the
wrong way.
tunnels.
Opening
Little
fire on
things,
these fuckers.
Some tobacco or a handful of coca leaves. Sometimes, if the men knew they would be working a shaft that had an evil reputation, they would pour out cups of Singani over the stones, so El Tío would leave them be. The year I turned 25, I was working in a mine near Huayna. It was old and deep. The timbers were rotted and its veins were nearly dry. Times were hard.
No
There was
targets
so
present.
little coming out of the mine that people barely had enough to eat, much less feed El Tío.
Clear.
We had been working in the deepest parts of the mine for many
Who the
weeks.
hell are you? Our mutual friend Pat Katari sent us. Está bueno. Let's go.
okay. Let's. I was hoping one of these would have a Gatling gun, but, you know, we'll make it work. Where are we going to?
Go on, I'll be right with you.
Dude, come. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, we gotta go through town? Whoa, watch out, dude. Dude. Alright. Try to not get run over.
Engage targets.
No, I go wrong. Okay.
Pat Katari's radio engineer is being held prisoner at the Olico Dam.
That's so
We need
weird.
to bust this guy
Okay.
out so he can help us hack Perico's broadcasting system.
Katari is mi señor comandante. Pero I did not think he would call upon Americans just to rescue little me.
You have some technical expertise that's pertinent to our current mission. We're gonna hijack DJ Perico's radio signal.
No mierda. My wife loves that guy's show. I keep telling her,
What's
hey,
wrong with her?
He's the enemy, caray. She's like, but he's so funny. I can never win with him.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, if she thinks
little
he's
iffy.
funny, that's kind of hard to redeem. Oh, no, this is bad. Oh, God. Yeah, Jesus. What is wrong with this thing? Did I have tires shot out or what? Watch out, y'all. Gonna climb this hill. I did it. Alright, let's have a little chit chat.
Compa, thank you again.
This broadcast could be a greater victory than any of us realize.
Or it could change nothing. Carajo, don't worry. I will get it done and then we shall see. Adios, pues.
Yep.
Stay tuned to Santa Blanca Radio. If all goes to plan, you'll hear Pakatari's speech before you know it.
Hoo-ah.
We're hearing Pakatari's broadcast all over the country. DJ Perico is already a fool, but now Sueño looks like one too.
How do you measure the reactions we get anyway?
When they're not busy taking selfies, my social media team monitors online trends. Hashtag DJ Perico is already getting the funniest gifs. Bowman out.
Okay.
Our rebel tech is getting cozy with Bowman.
This is a lot of shit to go through just so Pat can give a speech on the radio.
I suspect Bowman wants the rebels to feel like this is their op. Shit, they're the ones getting the credit for it anyway. Let's keep moving.
Perico and the cartel are pretending that nothing happened, but that rebel broadcast did a lot to inspire the locals. The word from Pakatari is that people are lining up to join the fight against Santa Blanca.
Let's hope it was the right play. I get nervous when any player in the game gets too strong.
Afraid the socialists are gonna get too big for their britches? He's such a Cold War antique.
This is the CIA agent in Latin America. We're moving on. Be in touch soon.
Okay, and there was a video that popped up briefly that I kind of want to see. Where... Okay, where was that for? It was this one.
Since his rise to power, El Sueño has been responsible for more than 7,000 murders, 12,000 kidnappings, and 17,000 disappearances. So then how the fuck is he one of the most loved people on the goddamn internet? I mean, this piece of shit has more likes than the World Cancer Society. How does that even happen?
Nobody likes cancer, dummy.
One reason would be Ramon Feliz, Santa Blanca narco blogger. Feliz wasn't always like this. He used to be a real journalist. Working the crime beat for a Mexican newspaper, he wrote about the cartels. Until the cartels started targeting journalists. Forced to choose between reporting the news and their employees, the newspapers made a hard decision. They stopped reporting on the cartels. So Ramon Feliz went underground. With anonymity on his side, he started a blog, and he went after Santa Blanca. Hard. Maybe too hard. Sueño hired hackers from a number of top universities and had them track down Feliz. Things only went downhill from there.
Oh, yeah?
Nowadays, Ramon Feliz no longer writes about Santa Blanca. Ramon Feliz writes for Santa Blanca.
Do tell. Oh, that's what you're doing. Right. Okay. Just make this thing go away. What is it? The Ritmo? What is this? So that is an AK-12, I believe. It's got the Russian 25mm, or not 25mm, 40mm grenade launcher, the GP25. Looks like 30-round magazine, PKAS scope, and a fancy-looking color scheme that I don't think is very functional, but hey, whatever. Ritmo actually looks pretty good. May or may not play around with it. We shall see. And what else is there? Looks like that's it. So why is it still showing me things? Is it new? Oh, appearance stuff. What? Okay, I unlocked a tattoo. How fancy. I don't care about that at all. And you cannot use a suppressor with this, and it only burst or auto. That's not great. Okay, so I will not be using that. Anyway, that is this region done, so that is going to be it for the stream, at least very shortly. Here, I'm going to wrap things up. But where am I going to go next? I'm going to go down to Malka. What is Malka about? Influence. So be some booch on having to do with influence. So maybe we'll look into that. But yeah, that is going to do it for the stream. So thank you to those who stuck around. I hope you had a good time. I'll be doing more again soon. I'm thinking tomorrow, unless something happens, probably starting around 4 p.m.-ish Pacific time. Could start a little earlier. And try to start scheduling things like that. And we're going to do a full playthrough. Probably just, like, we're on extreme difficulty, but I don't think we're going to do any tier stuff. I might dabble around with ghost mode a little bit here and there. But I want to get through this, and then I want to move on and do some Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which I haven't finished yet. And, yeah, there's kind of a little bit mixed feelings about them both. Both of the games have some things that they do well, and then some things that I don't like as much. But we will get through them. And I'm not sure what will be after that, but I think we got a little ways before we get there. So, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you come back and see me again tomorrow. Or sometime soon. You know, you can catch up whenever it's convenient for you. But until next time, I hope you take care. Alright, y'all. Bye.